guys, Dr. Will here from Miami Spine and Performance in Hallandale Beach. We have a special treat for you today. We got Dr. Eric here, another fellow chiropractor here in Miami. So I'm going to do some treatment on Dr. Eric. He's a very active guy himself, as you can see. So he also needs adjustments. You know, chiropractors need care too. So I'm going to show you guys what I would do with a brand new patient. I've never worked on Dr. Eric before, so I'm going to show you what my kind of diagnostic process looks like. We've already kind of talked about his history and things like that, so we're going to get right into the adjusting.
Yeah.
Here we go. So Dr. Eric and I were just talking about, based on the fact that he is a physique athlete, he tends to do posing that kind of causes his upper back to be extended, as you can see here. So we're going to be adjusting him into flexion, which again is not the norm, but if you have a certain type of population, you got to switch things up.
Yeah, I normally get a lot of pain like the middle part of my back in between my shoulder blades. More like when it gets real bad, I'll feel it actually on the front, like kind of my sternum. Yeah.
And then he was also telling me he's having a little bit of neck issues this week, a little tight through there. Sometimes if your neck gets tight or if the joints get locked up, you can actually start to get some headaches as well. So he was saying he's been dealing with some of that. So we can probably use a little muscle work through here as well. And then we'll check the hips down here. All right, Doc, go ahead and lie face up for me, please.
Okay. Shoes on, shoes on.
Yeah, pop your shoes off.
Okay, for sure. Let's do that.
Slide this in. Maybe cross your arms like this. Okay, go ahead and roll on your right side for me.
Good. That was smooth.
Good. Skew your hips this way, please. So we're going to get this left SI joint here. So have you pull this way, give yourself a little hug. Good. Take a breath in. Breathe out. Good. Nice. Other side. We got a little movement, just setting up the adjustment there. Same thing here, we'll give it a little pull. Okay. Breathe in, breathe out. Good. On your back, please. Nice. So now we'll see what's going on with the neck here. Like you said earlier, he said he's having a little bit of issue in his neck, so we'll kind of recheck everything we saw from the seated position. It's actually fairly flexible through the neck, but there are a couple of sticky spots in here. So sometimes that can be deceptive if someone's real flexible. Usually when you find a lot of flexibility, you'll find that one area that's not moving that's kind of causing a lot of the tension. So that's what we're kind of seeing here. Take it all the way over. Good. Nice. And then the left side is the trouble side here, so take our time. Nice. Doing okay, Doc?
Yeah, that's great.
Nice. All right. Obviously, Dr. Eric's a chiro, so we're going to check his elbows and hands. He's obviously working with his hands a lot, so we want to make sure those are well taken care of as well. So we'll check the elbows here, and then we'll check the wrist. Good. Just kind of open up that carpal tunnel right there. Good. I'll check the left side. Mind popping your watch out for me?
Oh yeah. Go.
So there's a little issue here in the left wrist. Just kind of gently moving it back and forth. Just getting everything moving into place. And I'll open up that tunnel. Good. Last thing we'll do while he's face up is we'll check the feet here. Again, a lot of times, you know, when you're walking around, if the feet are stiff, it's going to lead to some issues in the knees, hips, and low back. So we'll go ahead and check these feet, make sure everything's moving well.
This will be interesting because I haven't gotten my feet adjusted in a long time, Doc. So
Okay.
this will be interesting to see what you see because I feel like I've been running a lot more and just feel pretty locked up myself.
Okay. Yeah, so I can kind of feel this midfoot area is not moving as well as we'd like it to, so we'll probably get in and adjust that. A little bit of difficulty with eversion here. So we're actually going to break out the old speeder board, get a little bit of motion in this ankle. This is one of the tools that I use, especially on feet and ankles. Just allows us to get a little bit of a smoother adjustment here. So we're going to first adjust the ankle this way. Set up the board here. So what this is going to do is it's going to help his ankle dorsiflex more. So that's going to be this movement here. So for squatting, running, lunging, jumping, things like that, this is going to give him a little bit more mobility. Then take him all the way to end range. Just push right through. And then we'll do the same thing with eversion. All right, again, a really important motion with running. And it's already moving a little bit better. Now we're going to look at that midfoot. Make sure that he's able to pronate his foot properly while he's running so he has a good toe off. That's going to reduce his likelihood of having any issues in the knees or the hips. Pretty stiff through here, so we'll see if we get a little bit of motion. Nice. Now we'll check this foot. So this foot's a little bit different. There's more motion on this side for sure. Do a little adjustment here, moving into dorsiflexion. Any history of ankle injuries or anything like that?
I used to play soccer way back in the day.
Yeah.
But it's funny you notice that because I've been running and then I got a good muscle spasm in my right calf the other day. So
Oh yeah.
people had you probably cleared that. I was like, why did I get this? What is going on? Nice.
So a lot of times when we adjust the foot, the patient will also feel the hip a little bit. You might have felt a little motion in that hip too.
Yeah.
And then we're going to clear up the eversion here. So Doc and I were just talking about how, you know, one of the things that people may not realize about chiropractic is how much power we have over the feet and how the adjustment can really help the feet, right? A lot of times people think of us as spine people, which we are. A lot of our training is around the spine, but those of us that work with athletes like Dr. Eric and I, we're treating a lot of feet, a lot of wrists, a lot of shoulders, hips, things like that as well. Good. Go ahead and lie face down for me, Doc. All right. Watch you. I'm going to have Dr. Eric go face down. Number one, so I can kind of do another check, but number two, see if there's any other areas in the spine we want to adjust. Doing okay so far?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's great. Ankles feels a lot better already.
Your shoulders okay there?
Yeah.
So we're already moving a little bit better through that TL there. Let's check the CT junction here. So we're going to check the upper back kind of between the shoulder blades. Breathe me check here. Breathe in, breathe out. Yeah. So he's got pretty good springiness through there. So again, guys, every adjustment is different depending on the person and depending on the day. So you know, there are areas that I may not adjust on Dr. Eric that I would adjust on someone else, totally based on what we're feeling that day. So that's the beauty of kind of coming to a sports chiropractor is we're gonna look specifically at what's going on with your body at that time. We don't have any type of cookie cutter protocol that we use. Every visit's different, and the care plan is always individualized to you. So, Doc, you want to sit up? You got anything else to say for the audience here?
Oh man, that was great. I mean, he kind of hit the nail on the head, and that's one of the nice things that he's very individualized towards your care to see exactly what you need versus just wham bam, come in, just same adjustment. So the body does take some time to change, and that there is a beauty in going consistently, which Doc would agree with, but at the same time, each day is a little bit different. So I appreciate you taking a look at every little system, and I'm glad that you looked from the ground up because I know I needed that. Yeah.
Great, thanks, Doc. Well, thank you guys for watching. Again, this is Dr. Will and Dr. Eric. We're here at Miami Spine and Performance in Hallandale Beach. So if you're looking for a chiropractor up here in Broward or down in Miami, we got you covered. Thanks, guys.
Thanks, guys. See you next time.